Good afternoon. I'm back. And guess what I'm here to talk about? Yep. Check my documents. My new poetry book, which is coming out next month. And today I want to talk a little bit about the backstory for one of my favorite poems in the book called Climate Change. It was 2024. Yeah, April of 2024. And it had been raining a lot, and I was coming home from somewhere, and I wanted to go walking at my favorite trail, but it was raining, and I was just rounding the corner coming into my neighborhood, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to go to the trail. And then I parked my car, and it stopped raining, and the sun peeked out a little bit. So I ran in the house, I took my stuff in, had some groceries and things. I took them in the house and I ran back to the car, hopped in, and I went to the trail. And it was right, I'm talking about the rain had just stopped. So everything was still damp, but the sun was out just enough. And after the rain, it's very crisp and clear. And so I was at the trail, and I looked up at the sky, and it was this beautiful, crisp, perfect blue and just a few patches of clouds. And I said out loud as I was walking, man, look at that freshly washed sky. And right there is when climate change was born. So since I had just gotten to the trail, I did not want to cut my walk short because I knew a poem was coming. So what I did was I continued to walk. I pulled out my phone and I started texting myself the words that were coming to me. It was jumbled up. Some of it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. I just knew that a really big, important poem was about to be created. And I walked around the trail and continued to text myself the information. And when I got home is when I pulled it all together and started making sense of things. And it took me maybe the rest of that night and part of the next day, but climate change was officially born. And one of the things I love about the writing process is that you never know where or when a story is going to come to you. And the creativity that comes from it is so fascinating. So I hope that you will grab your copy of Check My Documents. It is for pre-order, the link in my bio. Tap the link and you will see it at the very top of all of the list of links. And yeah, this book is for people who are not afraid to hope. This book is for people who want to move through the pain and trauma of their situations. This book is for people who want to look at the beauty in the world. This book is for people who are ready to take accountability for where they are in their lives, whatever that means for you. I know what I mean by that because I know what's in the book. But that is what my writing usually revolves around, is growth, inner work, accountability, making conscious decisions to not stay in a space of despair. And Climate Change is a poem about not the physical climate, but the mental climate in life. So I will see you in October for Check My Documents. Again, tap the link in my bio, get on the pre-order list. Have a great weekend.